Hello judges, we are pieces of a FLL team 6-1 Tuesday, and this is our robot design presentation. Let's get started with our mission strategy. We divided our season into 4 phases. Phase 1 was exploring the missions and completing the easy ones. Phase 2, we combined the missions and tested the timing and success rates. Phase 3, we completed the harder missions and raised our score to 80% of the board, this is where we're at today. And finally, in phase 4, we will complete the hardest missions and raise our score to 95%.
To prioritize missions, we evaluated them on 3 key factors: drive difficulty, number of turns, and attachment complexity. Everyone rated the factors 1 to 4. We averaged and summed the ratings to estimate the mission difficulty. We chose the 7 missions with the lowest total score, 1 for each of us. Each member picked a mission they were interested in and solved it, ensuring everyone contributed to the final game. In phase 2, we combined missions and added 2 we thought were easiest. We initially thought Silo was pretty easy, but after working with it and finding it unreliable, we moved it to phase 4.
We created a time budget for our strategy. If our strategy fits the budget, then game time is not a problem. This table shows how our strategy fits the budget today. This chart shows what everyone worked on. Our robot game has contributions from the whole team. And here are some of the resources we used for building, coding, and designing our strategy.
This is how we built our robot. We began with a simple drive base, placing the hub and 2 attachment motors over the drive axles for extra traction. We then wrapped the entire robot in a lightweight and sturdy frame. We then created drop-down attachments that could swap quickly and easily.
This is how we created our attachments. We started with a gearbox from the spike and wrench driving base lift arm. We then mounted 2 gearboxes on our drop-on attachment frame, giving us the flexibility to solve any mission. We have custom attachments for each mission. They're innovative because they are compact, lightweight, easy to swap, and effective. Each one is an iteration of the same design.
We used Pybricks to program our robot. This slide shows the basic movement functions that make up most of our code. We put the code for each run into a file for easier sharing and updating. Comments also made our code more readable. This slide shows more advanced coding techniques. In line 9, you can see how we used multitasking to raise the arm and drive straight at the same time to save time. In lines 12 and 14, you can see how we combined straight driving and curving without stopping to save time and improve precision. The next slide lists more advanced coding techniques that we use to keep our code fast, precise, and manageable.
This is how we tested and iterated. This diagram shows the tests we used to compare driving precision to several robot designs. Analyzing this data helped us choose the design with the lowest dispersion.
This is the code for our Angular artifact solution. Initial testing showed a 20% success rate because the attachment arms were often out of position. We added the highlighted code to stall the arms against dots, making the starting points very consistent. Testing now shows an almost 100% success rate. We made similar iterations on all our strategy code. Our simple process was run multiple tests, mark each type of error seen, fix the worst errors, and repeat until 0 errors.
We discussed our feelings about this season, and this slide highlights the unique accomplishments each team member is proud of. Above all, we are all proud of how well we work together as a team.
Here are some lessons we learned this season. We learned that time management is really critical in FLL, coming from the robot game to the whole season. We learned to stay organized, document everything, take photos, and use comments and version control for code. We also learned that things rarely work on the first try. Also, less is more. Simple and reliable is usually better than complicated. And lastly, FLL seasons are long, so remember to stop, celebrate progress, and have fun.